Hello there, hi and welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna talk about how I got into powerlifting in the first place. So I started weight training at home when I was about 21 or 22, and yeah, at first it was just like a couple of light dumbbells. And I remember for my 22nd birthday I got like a small squat rack where you can also change it to a bench rack, including the bench press. And yeah, not much weight. I think plates, like 10 kilo plates, 15 kilo plates, I think was the heaviest single one, and smaller ones like 2.5, 5 kilo and so on. And I think the maximum total weight I could put on those barbells was like 90 kilos. So just for a beginner, you know. And yeah, I trained for like, I would say 2010 I started. End of 2011 I got the bench and squat rack. And end of 2010 I got the squat rack, sorry about that. But I like training more and more, you know. I wanted to put on some muscle and get more fit. And I started to go to a gym. So my first gym I joined in, I think it was in July or August of 2011. So in summer of 2011. And yeah, then I trained, and somehow I stumbled across the starting strength program by Mark Ripto, because my mindset was like, I want to put on muscle, of course, but it's good if you have more strength also. So I didn't have a clue about strongman, didn't have a clue about powerlifting or any of that. I just figured, you know, if you get stronger, of course you can move more weight, so it's more effective to train. So I started also the starting strength training program, but I skipped, you know, the drinking a whole gallon of milk or something like that. I think I would have gotten too fat. And yeah, so I didn't train only machines, but also like the powerlifting exercises, so squat, the bench and the deadlift. And I would say, I can't remember the weights or the maximum weights I moved there, but yeah, I trained in like a commercial gym and had my routine there. And yeah, how I got into powerlifting was a funny coincidence. There was a Russian woman there training in the same gym as me, and she was a powerlifter. She was originally from Russia, so I'm from Austria. So she was, I guess, an immigrant to Austria, and she was, you know, like an average height for a woman, so like 5'3", 5'4", or something like that. But from behind, she looked like a male, because I think she did a lot of steroids in her time, and I talked to her a couple of times in that time, I remember. And she also told me when she was very young, so in her youth, when it was still the Soviet Union as opposed to Russia, she also was like in a state-sponsored powerlifting or bodybuilding, I don't remember exactly, style program. And already in her youth she did steroids. So that's why she looked quite manly. But she was a nice person, funny person, and she commented on my exercises, like on the squat and deadlift and so on, and mentioned that I have a good form, and if I want to, I could try out powerlifting, because like I have potential. She saw like the potential in me, because I did the exercises in a proper form, and yeah, didn't look too bad, I guess. And yeah, I was kind of interested, but didn't really know what didn't really know about powerlifting, and I thought, I have my routine. I train like 3 or 4 times a week, and yeah, I'm kind of interested in powerlifting. But how do I add powerlifting in my routine? I already train 4 days. Do I really want to train like a 5th, 6th day or something? I didn't have a clue about how the training program actually works. And at that time, before I really started powerlifting, I also did like boxing. So I never had boxing fights, but for a couple of years. So in between, when did I start there? I think I started boxing in like early 2013 and powerlifting in late 2013, early 2014, and did boxing for a couple more years, I think so, for 3 more years or something, until the beginning of 2017. But yeah, she told me, check out this so-and-so powerlifting club. She was also a member there, but it's an IPF club, so steroids are not allowed. And I think she told me, if I remember correctly, that she did steroids during her time there, and she tested positive for something, and that's why they kicked her out. But she still said positive things about the club, this powerlifting club, and told me to check it out. And yeah, after a couple of weeks or something, I finally checked it out. This was in late December, so a couple of days before Christmas 2013. And yeah, talked with the trainer there, who was also an active athlete in his time before. And yeah, also like, I think he had equipped bench press world record. And yeah, I liked it. And like I mentioned in the previous video, I did like my first competition only a couple of months after I started joining the powerlifting club, which was I joined in January, and in March I already did like my first competition. Yeah, that's my video for today. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. See you soon.